Following the massive response I got from my previous video, I decided to take a second look at the ecosystem, sort of like a slightly deeper look, because why are people so obsessed with this dog, this Shiba Inu Japanese dog, right? Apart from the fact that it's the same dog that is featured in Doge, there's a lot of iterations of this dog that I've seen. Even Floki is a Shiba Inu dog as well. Obviously, we know why that is, because Elon Musk has a Shib, or had, is Floki still alive? I don't know, had a dog of this breed, right? So, and ever since like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, I've been like noticing this dog all over the high street. Like people have them, right? I don't know if that there's been a surge in popularity of this dog among dog owners, maybe here in the UK, since, you know, Shiba Inu, Doge, and all these sort of meme coins made them more popular than they were before. Obviously, dog lovers already sort of knew all this stuff before, and us not so dog loving population just catching up. Anyway, it made me realize something quite interesting about Dogecoin. From what I can see so far, I think that Shiba Inu is on its way to becoming the largest meme coin by market cap, like not too long from now. Okay, so first of all, we're doing much better than yesterday with Extreme Fear, but at 19 as opposed to, was it 15 yesterday? And our XRP is dropped out of this box now, so there's a little bit of stability in XRP. XCN, I can see it has popped into the box with the slight pump that it had overnight. It's very easy to pump XCN, by the way, but I'll make a video about that in the coming days. So back to Shiba Inu and its number one rival, Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is about 12 years old now, and it's the largest meme coin, sitting in number 9, right? So it's a top 10 crypto. It's a large cap. It is 6 times the size of Shiba Inu by market cap at the moment. But I believe that Shiba Inu has a lot going for it for this one reason. And that is the burning mechanism, okay? Or mechanisms. First of all, Dogecoin itself doesn't have a capped supply. So Dogecoin has an inflationary model where they can basically carry on printing it forever. It's kind of similar to the US dollar in that aspect, but it has a better inflation system, obviously, than the US dollar. But at the end of the day, it is an inflation system, and they can create as many Dogecoins as they want going forward. There's a set amount that's being issued, of course. I'm not saying that there's people that can just create Dogecoin, but you know, there is a mining of Dogecoin and continual issuance of coins to miners, who then obviously can do whatever the heck they want with it. So the value is diluted by inflation. However, the community is happy with it because apparently they value accessibility over scarcity, right? Elon Musk himself has opined on the model of Dogecoin. We know that Elon Musk was a big fan. Whether or not he's still a big fan, I don't know. But he's been a big fan of Dogecoin, especially noting that, you know, its accessibility and its relatively low fees, right? Obviously, Elon Musk values the way that Dogecoin mimics Bitcoin in the aspect of its initial creation and mining, etc. And is comparing it to an older system and not comparing it to a newer system, like, not a newer system, but a better system, in my opinion, anyway, like XRP, right? But the Achilles heel of Dogecoin, in my opinion, is the fact that it's inflationary forever. So there's nothing that is innate in Dogecoin to raise the value rather, apart from just people buying more and more and more of it. Okay. And even when they do buy more and more of it, inevitably the price will go down as more gets created and dilutes the value of the Doge that you're holding. And I also believe that were it not for the support of the likes of Elon Musk and a relatively strong community, obviously, that follow this whole Elon Musk cult, the value of Dogecoin, I think, would have plummeted way, way below what it is now. And in fact, Shiba Inu may have already replaced it as the number one meme coin. Now, let's go to why I think Shiba Inu is going to eventually catch up with Dogecoin. First of all, Shiba Inu is no longer a meme coin, in my humble opinion. It's a proper utility token that is masquerading as a meme coin because it had a meme coin beginning, but it is growing up and moving into itself, right? It's moving into its functionality. A colossal amount of Shiba Inu was minted, right? A colossal amount, quadrillions of Shiba Inu tokens compared to the 105 billion of Dogecoin in its initial stage. So a lot of Shiba Inu was minted, right? A lot of it was given to Vitalik, who then went ahead and burnt most of it, right? I don't know if he burnt it all, but he sent a lot of it to the Burn wallet or whatever it is, the Ethereum Genesis wallet or something like that. There's the Ethereum black hole address. Of course, Shiba Inu is an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. But since then, we've had Shibarium, which has inbuilt burning mechanism, right? And utility. There's a lot of layer twos and applications that are being developed to utilize the Shiba Inu platform. And tied to that is quite a lot of burning happening. Now, there's a lot of Shiba Inu tokens, and there's going to be a lot of burning that could happen, that will happen, that needs to happen for it to start to make a significant amount of difference. But I believe that the belief system that is around Shiba Inu at the moment, a relatively strong and hopeful community, and just activity that I'm seeing around Shiba Inu in terms of people building around it, actually makes me think that it has a better chance of surviving into the future than Dogecoin. So the reason why they need to burn, right? There's several reasons why the burn happens. First of all, as I've already alluded to, is to do with scarcity and value increase, right? So because there's been a lot that was printed initially, in order to make the value go up, according to simple economics, if the demand remains the same or goes up, then reducing the supply increases the value, right? So the Shiba Inu team and community aim for this to push Shib's price towards ambitious targets like 1 cent or even $1, right? With over $4.5 billion in burnt tokens value by January 2025, the strategy seeks to attract investors by mimicking deflationary assets like Bitcoin. However, the circulating supply of 589 trillion remains daunting, and burns, e.g. 1.9 million Shib in 100% burn rate spike in December 2024, are a tiny fraction of this, suggesting a slow path to significant impact. So like I said before, even though this is going to take a while to happen, this is going to take a while to happen based on today's burn rate. But if you look at the trajectory of what's happening around the ecosystem, the more apps are built around it, the more establishment institutions look into Shiba Inu. For instance, I talked about the UAE maybe hoarding some of this as a strategic reserve, things like that. Okay, there's the Shib OS, for instance, which is an application that also burns Shiba Inu. The more of those things that are built and the more belief comes to this platform, the faster that burning becomes. And before you know it, the price could do exactly what the ambitious target wants it to do. It could eventually go to $1, at which case the market price of this token would be astronomical. There's community engagement. That's another reason for the burning, right? So burning fosters a sense of participation, with the Shiba army celebrating every burn. And to be honest with you, I saw that on X because I was looking at, the hashtags that are related to Shiba Inu, and they're a little excited bunch. They're not as sort of standoffish and sort of high eyebrow as us in the XRP army. They're a little bit more lighthearted, which is to be expected with meme coin supporters, right? So obviously it's to counter inflation. It's got such a high initial supply, like I said before, it's faced dilution risks, right? So burning aims to control this, especially as new tokens aren't minted, unlike some projects. So compared to Doge, no new tokens are minted. No new Shiba Inu tokens are minted. Every drop of Shiba Inu that is ever going to be minted has been minted. So however long it takes, as long as the blockchain stays up, the number of the circulating Shib tokens will eventually come down as it becomes used by different platforms or even just exists, right? Even if nothing amazing happens at this rate, 10, 20 years down the line, there's going to be a significant decrease in the number of tokens that exist that haven't been sent to the burnt address or whatever. And that's going to inherently raise the price. So people who don't want to be excited by Shiba Inu's, daily occurrences, I guess could, pop, like I said before, throw a couple of dozens of dollars at it and just basically forget about it and come back in 10 years to see that you've made $100,000 or whatever, right? So that's very, very possible with this system. The ecosystem development, led by developer Shytoshi Kusama, argues that burning alone isn't enough. Adoption via Shibarium, processing 400 million plus transactions, and DeFi projects is crucial. A 99% burn rate is theoretically possible with major ecosystem adoptions, but Kusama warns that rapid burns could make Shib too expensive, slowing burns and growth. This suggests burning is a tool, not a sole driver, challenging the narrative that it's a silver bullet for price surges. So what Kusama is saying is, even though it's exciting that this burning thing could bring the price up drastically if a lot of it happens, it could also make Shib expensive and inaccessible. And he recommends to gradually approach it via different methods, including, developing apps and stuff on Shibarium system rather than just relying on burns alone. So how are these burns actually happening? You have manual burning by, community members and developers that initiate burns by transferring the Shiba Inu tokens to the burn address. Now, a lot of blockchains have this. Doge doesn't. Notably, examples include Vitalik Buterin's burn of 410 trillion Shib tokens that was worth 6.7 billion at the time. Can you imagine? 6.7 billion at the time that he burnt it. The price of Shiba Inu skyrocketed after that. I mean, like, Vitalik Buterin, if I'd held on to those tokens, could be the richest man in the world at the moment. But hey, to be honest with you, once you have a couple of billion, there's not that much difference for most people between having 10 billion and 500 billion. Your life doesn't really change at all because there's nothing that you can do as a normal person on this planet with 100 billion that you can't do with 5 billion, say, for instance, right? You go to the same golf clubs, eat at the same restaurants, buy the same cars, unless you want to buy your own spaceship or something, then that might be a problem. Automated burning via Shibarium. So that was launched in 2023. Shibarium, Shiba Inu's layer 2 scaling solution, introduces an automatic burn mechanism. For every transaction on Shibarium, 70% of the gas fees is allocated to burn Shib tokens. So that's actually quite significant. While 30% supports network maintenance and the priority fee goes to validators. Okay. And then you have burn address. 3 primary burn addresses are used. One famously linked to Buterin's burn, another with ShibSwap listings, and the Ethereum Genesis address, the black hole. That's the one I talked about right in the beginning. So actually, it turns out Vitalik didn't send his to the black hole. He sent it to another address. Shibburn and ShibTorch looks... Wait a minute. I just thought of something while I'm making this. What if Buterin actually has the keys to that initial one that he sent the burn to and is making out that he doesn't have the keys? Conspiracy theory. Anyway, Shibburn and ShibTorch. Tools like Shibburn and ShibTorch portal allow holders to burn tokens voluntarily, sometimes earning rewards like Burn Shib or Ryoshi tokens. Since its launch, Shibburn has facilitated the burning of 20 billion Shib in its first 5 days, integrated into Shiba Swap. So guys, there's incentive for actual holders and users of Shiba Inu to burn tokens themselves. So someone who's acquired, maybe millions of tokens can decide to burn 50 of them. And the incentive is they can earn some kind of reward, some other tokens, etc. So there is a lot of incentive and, momentum around this whole burning thing. And I think that as we see the platform develop further and move away from its meme origins into being a utility token, this thing is really going to take off, man. And from all I've seen so far, I don't see any answers from Doge apart from Elon Musk saying price go up, right? And I can imagine a time when the Doge community decides to jump ship and get with the Shiba Inu community. I know a lot of sort of meme coin maximalists. What can you call them? Dogecoin maximalists. Oh, decentralization, yada, yada, yada. Probably have some kind of principled stance that they have in the same way that Bitcoin maximalists talk about, the decentralization of Bitcoin. Oh, there is no CEO, blah, blah, blah. But Shiba Inu has a lot more going for it and a brighter future than Doge, no doubt about it. Like if I was a Dogecoin hodler, I'd sell my coins and buy Shiba Inu like today, just to be on the safer side. But this is not financial advice. Do your own research, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.